A Muslim sister wrote something incredibly powerful, and when I read it, I knew I had to share it with all of you. It's a call for honesty. A plea for us to look at the situation in our beloved Nigeria without emotion or sentiment. Just with a clear view of the truth. She asks us to be honest with ourselves. Yes, it is an undeniable and tragic fact that Muslims have been killed in this country. Nobody can or should deny that. We have lost so many innocent lives in our mosques, in our villages, and in our marketplaces, from Zamfara all the way to Borno. The pain of these losses is real and deeply felt within our communities. But she urges us to stop twisting the facts to fit a certain narrative. Let's ask the hard questions and answer them truthfully. Who are the killers? Are they Christians? No. Are they Jews? No. Are they Buddhists? No. The people committing these heinous acts are extremist jihadists. They hide behind the noble name of Islam to carry out their barbaric slaughter, killing both Christians and fellow Muslims who refuse to accept their twisted and violent ideology. So, when our Christian brothers and sisters cry out that they are being massacred because of their faith, we need to pause before we immediately respond with, "Muslims are victims too." While it's true that we are also victims, that response misses the crucial point. The issue is the specific nature of the targeting. Christians are being targeted specifically because of their faith, in the name of a distorted version of our religion. Muslims, on the other hand, are often killed for refusing to join in the madness, for standing against this perversion of our beliefs. We are both victims, yes, but the ideology driving the violence wears a jihadist face, not a Christian one. Let's reflect on our history. Has a Christian ever killed a Muslim in this country in the name of Jesus? Peace be upon him. It is a stark contrast when we consider how many times we have witnessed mobs shouting Allahu Akbar while burning down churches and murdering innocent people. This isn't a comfortable truth to confront, but it is the truth. From Borno to Jos Plateau, from Kaduna to Yola, these horrific events have happened, and we all know it. Denying it or staying silent doesn't make it go away, it only allows the wound to fester. The author of this piece brings up a name that we should never forget, Hibber Yakubu in Sokoto. She was a young woman, lynched in broad daylight. The most heartbreaking part, many Muslims, including some lawyers, stood up to defend her killers. That, she argues, was a moment when Nigeria lost its moral compass. It was a moment where, instead of standing unequivocally for justice and the sanctity of life, many chose to defend evil simply because the victim was a Christian and the killers were Muslims. This is a painful but necessary self-examination. It is because of moments like this that the world often doesn't take our defense seriously when we claim victimhood. How can we, on one hand, claim to be victims of violence, and on the other hand, defend or remain silent about the monsters who live among us and commit atrocities in our name? It is a contradiction that undermines our credibility and our moral standing. The path forward, as she so bravely states, requires a change in our approach. Until the Muslim community in Nigeria openly, loudly, and consistently condemns and fights against these jihadist extremists with the same passion and energy we use to defend Islam, this cycle of bloodshed will never end. Every single time we justify their actions, every time we make excuses, every time we choose to stay silent in the face of such evil, we are in effect empowering those who are destroying the beautiful image of our faith. We are handing them the tools to tarnish our name and hijack our religion. Let's stop being hypocritical. This isn't about defending a religion. Islam needs no defense from acts it inherently condemns. This is about saving our shared humanity. The very word Islam is derived from peace. Yet, too many people have twisted its teachings and turned it into a weapon of war and hatred. This is a betrayal of everything our faith stands for. The solution is not in division. It's not about Muslims versus Christians. The real battle is between all of us Muslims and Christians, united against the extremists who have hijacked our country and our narratives. We must stand together, shoulder to shoulder, to reclaim our nation from the grip of this violence. Enough is enough. The time for silence is over. Silence is no longer an option. It is complicity. We must speak out, we must act, and we must work together to build a future where every Nigerian, regardless of their faith, can live in peace and security. Thank you for listening to this important message. If it resonated with you, please share it, discuss it, and let's start the conversations that can lead to real change. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more discussions like this. Together, we can make a difference.